Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever. I'm Captain Joseph today, and today I'm actually captaining this fair vessel, which I think I shall give a name. I do have the option to do so, and I'm thinking instead of just being descriptive, we should get more qualitative. So I'm thinking, it has to be a lady, because ships are ladies, and they are fair maidens of the sea. Because it gets lonely out there. I mean, it's just me on this ship, and I gotta go from here in basically New Orleans around the peninsula that is the state of Florida, and all the way up to the fair capital of Washington, D.C. And so we're gonna be spending a lot of time with this lucky gal. So I'm thinking, as far as names go, because we're transporting food and well, not food necessarily. I guess it will eventually become food, because they're cows and corn. We might go with something more rural. I don't know what that would be. Oh, goodness. You know what? Let's just keep it simple. This is Betsy, the Captain Joseph Commercial Navy, the CDNC. No. Just Betsy. Which may also kind of substitute as a name for a cow. But anyways, we're going to ram into the shore here real quick. Just kind of run aground with our aggressive maneuvers. And then we will dock this fair maiden. And we should be seeing that this line is in usage now here shortly. At least that's the hope. Oh, please. Yeah, we've got the right ports and everything set up. I think I made a massive mistake with how I set this up, because it's going to be some time before this even sees cargo at this point. Come on, please use the line. Alright, we're just going to let it go. We'll just chalk that off to not really thinking it through. I wonder if I add a second boat. Hold up, let's try this. Set line. But for this one, we'll have it go to Washington East. Is it in use? Alright, we'll keep that up. Okay, yes, sweet. Turn around. Captain Drew. And then nameless other captain here. Although I'm considering just selling this. Yeah, I think I'm just going to sell that for now. That was an experiment, and it worked. Haha! Take that, game. And it's like, whatever, I don't care. Alright, train 2 still needs to be replaced. Probably losing a lot of profits to running costs now. Yeah, they're growing. Not too bad, but let's get this sorted. It's gonna cost 1.4 million. So I'm gonna do this. 1.28 million now, I guess. Yes, and then let's see if I can repay. I just need 10 grand. Nope, more than 10 grand now. Click. That's probably not helping. 1 million. $1 million. The ransom Dr. Evil would have proposed in like 1950. People be like, what? That's not a lot of money, because that's the running joke. And then in the 2000s, no, he said that was like a 2000s or late 90s amount. He was like $1 million, and they all laughed at him. That's right. I remember that movie now. Great film. A lot of great actors in it. Okay, so we've upgraded this now. It's been given 4 cars because it has proven itself a worthy part of the Captain Drusiff transport empire that will slowly be taking over the nation. I mean, not too slowly, but at a relative speed. So let's see. We haven't had, this is the first shipment, running of this passenger train. I don't want to classify that as a shipment. People aren't cargo, as Jack Sparrow once said in one of those movies. Another film reference. Wow, 2 in 1 video. That's crazy. Anyways, let's see what happens here. Oh, saving. I think I might turn that autosave off here in the near future. 220,000 buckaroos. That is not too shabby. That's not too bad at all. And then this one, 143,000. Man, just rolling in the dough here. We're doing pretty well. Way better than my initial attempt at this series. That was pretty pathetic, I gotta say. And it looks like we do have a cargo now on the Betsy. On Betsy, I should say. Don't want to get too close, it gets kind of loud. And I like that there's just a staircase. Like most ships nowadays, I imagine have some sort of ladder. But this had a staircase, luxurious. I should probably just click that if I'm trying to keep up with it. Still steering with a stick attached to a rudder. I don't know why that would have changed. The ship hasn't changed. Got these cute little cranes here. And our trusty cannon. And 10 cows. So this will be nice. We've lost... Ooh. Let's just call this 30. So 30, 60, 90. This will be 120 by the time it gets there. But I think the saving grace is here that this is now probably making money, this line. Yeah, so we're not posting a loss on those vehicles anymore. And I think by the time it gets back here, there should be plenty of either of these to fully fill the Betsy. The Betsy, or Betsy. I keep using interesting ways to describe her. Like third person, kind of. Like the Captain Drusiff. I guess it's not third person either, is it? Well, before I delve any further, I'm sure there's going to be lots of grammar Nazi comments on this video now. Simply because I've just been going crazy with this grammar here. All kinds of wrong. But, so, Atlanta seems to be a very popular destination. Which is good. I think I want to add a third line to this and head it out towards Miami before this becomes populated. So I'm thinking, if we're going to do that, pause. I'll add 3. 1 building will be removed. Oops. I exited out of the window that I needed. So there's the third, and then this will give us enough time to recoup some of the people that were then lost. Because whenever you upgrade the station, the people leave for some reason. I don't know where they go, but I don't know. It's annoying. It's not my favorite. And I'm going to delete this. And because I don't want to have to worry about a bridge, so I think that's going to be our best bet, and then we'll add that road back here. No, just let me place it. There we go. Goodness gracious. Then we'll run the train all the way down here. This will be a terminal. I mean, because there's no pass-through here. Where is where are the people residing? I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna build a little road. Let's just keep this running while we're at it. Like that, and then kind of have it go up like that. And then we'll place that here. Because we're gonna have a bus anyways. So might as well have it conveniently located. And then we'll have to eventually cross this highway, I should call it. What do they call it in the game? Country roads. They're not highways yet, I guess, because we haven't yet established the national highway system yet in America. I think that happens, if I'm not mistaken, in the 50s, primarily as a defense initiative, but eventually became a great economic aid because people were able to travel much easier. Until then, up until then, I guess it was just like it shows here, these country roads between cities, just rife with burglars and highwaymen. Maybe, I have no idea, but luckily that's not the case anymore. Otherwise it would take forever to get anywhere by car, and planes are not that expensive, but still kind of expensive at this point. So let's speed this up. Our lost cause freight line here, just to give food to Washington. I really wanted to create an industry there, and I forced it. I made it happen. Maybe it wasn't supposed to happen. Maybe these people weren't supposed to eat. I don't know. But they're getting the food, and they better damn like it, because I didn't spare, well, I kind of spared some expenses, but point being, there are some expenses associated with getting the food here, and I hope it's all worth it. I think as it matures, it will be. I mean, because the boats do get faster, they do hold more, and there will be more on the line as time goes on. But for now, it's that's not going to be happening. So, anywho, looks like we're in the hole. Quite a few $1,000s here. Not really sure why. I mean, it's July. We should be. I guess we're just waiting. Oh, you know what? It was probably because I upgraded this and took away quite a source of income. That's probably why, now that I think about it. But now I think that's remedied. There we go. Back to normal. 322,000. Man, you're quite the overachiever. Let's see how the age of our vehicles are doing. Houston bus is going to need replacement. I don't think they were meant to last 30 years. 15. Oh, God. Yeah, this is long overdue. 32 years. Oh, man. This one's pretty old, too. These are going to be done here pretty soon, too. So we'll just add those in. Might as well for all of them, because I'm going to get the notices. Those are okay for now. Choo-choo. I wish it had cabooses, because they had cabooses back then. They weren't the little, like, just plasticky looking red lights on the back. They actually had a caboose. Which I guess was kind of like a mobile office slash sleeping quarters or something. I could look it up. For the next episode, I might look it up, what they were for exactly. But I guess it's just a cost we didn't want to incur. But now we're subject to the rigors of the wild. Cowboys and hijackers. And Doc Browns with Marty McFly hijacking trains so they can go forward in time. Oh, ooh. You made a shipment. 61,000. Wow. Just wow. I guess I could see a summary here. 28,000. New Orleans fuel's doing really well. Alright, so let's see what happens here. Watching intently. It's gonna pick it up. Boom. That's all we can hold, 5. Even though it looks like we have some space on the back there. $13 miles an hour. Wow. $2,000. That is not worth it. Although that's like the whole yearly budget basically for this whole line, so I guess that's not too bad. And he's got more to pick up. I don't think he will by the time the year is out, but that's exciting. It's not a complete dunce of a line. And we've got 15 livestock and grain. Hopefully we can get that up a little bit higher. I'd like that to be at 50 for either of those. I don't care which one. Oh. We've got the Frontenac and the Mogul. The Mogul is a freight train, if I'm not mistaken. Tender locomotives, yeah, I'm sure. I mean, you can use it for whatever. This one, the Consolidation, is definitely a freight locomotive, but let's take a look here at the ship. Is it a passenger? It is a passenger. 75 as opposed to 50. Come on, Betsy. Put some whiskey in the fuel tanks. Speed up. So slow, 12 miles an hour. Yeah, and I guess I could start rebuilding this now. It had started it, but, you know, kind of paused. No, I don't want to be exactly next to the road. Just kind of next to it. Do that, and then... No, 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 no. Stop it. Bad. Bad snap. $99,000. Red balloons. Luft balloons. Oof. Perfect. Alright, so that's done now. And I think what I'm going to do is kind of connect this up to here in the hope that it'll use this depot over here instead of, you know, the one all the way over there. I mean, it will. I just, you know, let's build some signals since we'll be using it in that way. Build one there, and one there, and one there. And that'll be another passenger train. Although I think I should stick with the General still, simply because that's an expensive locomotive. I mean, it's roughly 3 times the price. Not too cheap. But I think we'll get to that in the next episode, because it's going to take a little bit of time to raise that capital. And once again, we only have $2 million left, so trying to use that loan conservatively until we get an increase in credit. So until then, be sure to leave a like if you liked the video, dislike it if you didn't, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.